Hey! He's loud. Hello, Ivor Chester, your balance coach, music therapist. Today we're talking about where are you going and what are you bringing with you. We're going to be talking about, first of all, who let these kids up here?
Dad!
I don't know why they keep calling me Dad. So I'm wondering, what do you listen to when you travel? What's your traveling music? You know, Lord, I was born a traveling man, or Hell in Hell on Wheels. What do you listen to and why? Because part of it has to do with motivation, and another part just has to do with something to help clear your mind. And I'm talking about maybe for long trips, but also on your trip home. Or what do you just always have playing? When I sit in people's car when they're driving, their radio automatically turns on to something and they pay it no mind. They're not aware of what they're ingesting. That's actually kind of cool. So whatever you're listening to, be aware that it affects you. Remember, our number one question still is, what is that number one? Oh, it's, do you believe that music can affect your emotions? And yes, of course it can. So are you taking control of what you're listening to? Are you aware that your emotions are being manipulated and that you have the power to do that? So when you travel, what's on? What are you playing? Do you have a go-to band? Do you have a playlist on your phone for traveling? You ought to. And I mean, not just in the car, but also like when you're on the bike, when you're running, when you're trying to get going in the morning, or when you're exercising. So traveling, though, is a different thing. Your mind is taking in a different kind of input, and so the music should be different as well. Keep it fresh. Have a home list, which is fine, but have a motivational open list. My wife has been playing music that is not my number one go-to, but I'm letting it work for her because she likes that kind of music, so cool. By the way, right now I'm in West Texas. The name of the town is West Texas. And there's this cool old caboose. Here is that's their stove that kept it warm. And there's the lookouts up there. And there's our motto. I don't know if you can read it. It says, be alert for slack action. We certainly don't want any slack action here, especially from this kid. So, oh, look at this. This has got to be cool. This is like a wartime one. It has fuses and torpedoes. How cool is that? All right. So all this aside, keep that in mind. What are you going to be listening to when you're traveling? Because remember, life is traveling. It's a journey. And whatever you choose to listen to gets you from point A to point B. And you want to make that trip, preferably with someone, but at least with something that reminds you of the moment. Music imprints memories with it. So when you hear a song, you're going to be going, wow, that reminds me when I was in West Texas and I was playing that song. Well, what was that song? All right. That's all for now. Thanks for your time and patience, and we'll speak to you later. Your call to action, make a travel playlist. All right, you need any help, give me a shout, ivorchester.com. Bye now.